Hello, everybody. This is Purge, and wait, hold on. This isn't Dota. Hey, everybody. I'm Number One Rocker. Welcome back to Fireside casting TF2 on Snakewater. It seems we've got the Überfest 2024 LAN B stream remote access right here. Keep it locked. I'm Number One Rocker. Like I said before, joined by Flaurosa once again on the mic. Jay is back on production alone. How are you doing?
We are doing well. We are doing well. How about yourself?
Oh, dude, I'm fantastic after the match we just had against 3.5 stars and Noob Panzer. Real knockdown drag out fight. Went the full 30 minutes, and I do mean that, just desperate to the last second. But yeah, we do have another good match for you. I certainly hope from the open brackets. It's going to be Pickup Mafia versus Cowmedian Harmonious 2, which is a hell of a mouthful. But yeah, this does have some implications, I think, maybe for who goes on to playoffs, because as it stands now in this group, Cowmedian and Harmonious are on top, but Pickup Mafia in second place. They have the same amount of round difference, plus 11. So Cowmedian and Harmonious need this to either be a draw after 30 minutes or they go down, and Pickup Mafia need to win by at least one in order to go up. So yeah, those are the stakes as we go live into the first mid. Why don't you take us away, Flaurosa?
All right, we're over here on the Dempsey cam, just kind of watching this rollout. They are going to be extremely unhealthy coming into this, as they did mess up their jump a little bit. They are spamming a little bit. Team is slowly coming up right, and it looks like both of the soldiers are jumping up on top of logs, trying to get a little bit of jump height. They do end up going for that med. They do get one rocket, but they are not able to pick it up. They do have a scout back on their med, and the demo is not paying attention at all. The med is dipping, diving, dodging, all of that fun stuff, and is still alive after dealing with two.
Yeah, the scout came in and the soldier just walked around the corner, didn't really know where the medic was, tried to land the two rockets to finish off the kill, but no, manages to dip, dodge, duck, and dive. The wrenches being thrown out of Domato on this red side, but Sweeney trying his best to go over the top and put his own pressure, but has to back out Tomato. And the milkman, doing Germany proud, going to retreat with this medic. So the first mid is won by Pickup Mafia, looking good, but even Uber's in hand for both medics, so they have to crack this defense here on second. And as we all know, Snakewater is the notorious stalemate map. But yeah, here we go. They're going to try their best to get in position here. Ignis looking at their window, and actually Omega's going to be the one bombing in the top of the demo and gets Danny taken out of the fight. So very well done. And now it's a brawl in the grass here, and Adelos gets taken down.
We have Jekka behind, bombing the demo. Hopefully they hit 1, 2, and they collapse. They're able to get the fourth out.
Yeah,
that's awesome for Mafia.
Yeah, good counter aggression. So this will go in Mafia's way, surely, but actually no. Backing up with that demo pick, gonna go and collect him and take their chances on mid. So actually, Cowmedian Harmonious 2 managing to stay on top of this one, but Mafia, Kelvin still has his Uber in hand. So actually, in the long run of things, they'll get a second attempt at this.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Looks like right now they are going to be coming in through Saw, possibly making their pathway through. It does look like Cowmedians are slowly backing up, though, trying to build out the Uber so that they can get a little bit of... Ooh! Ignis almost just died of the personal traps that they shot off the top of that, actually. It does look like blue team will be going dungeon, though.
90% Uber, though. All they had to do is just kite for a bit, Cowmedian, but actually instant cap time. No sticks on the point. Nobody there to deny it. And then the unflash, and then the Uber players will hop on top of that. But oh my god, that was almost just swiped underneath their noses here, just going right for the throat here, and actually getting the kill, and actually going for the kill on the medic, but Wild Piggy ends up behind everyone else, and just freely on the point yet again, no stickies to deny them whatsoever. So already, Cowmedian has their work cut out for them. They have to keep this a tie game, or at the very least avoid Pickup Mafia from getting to 5, right? So just they got to answer back now. 27 minutes, it's a lot of time, but if they get, pushed back on their second and on their last and just held there, Cowmedian, all they have to do is wait now. I mean, Pickup Mafia. Jeez, what am I talking about?
Oh, no, that's all good. All right, anyways, coming into this mid, we're on Danny, just kind of watching them spam a little bit. Both teams are slowly making their way forward. Danny, of course, is taking part of the damage, and we have a little bit of fighting. The medic, or the Dr. Milkman was going in on Selvin. Selvin is getting pickaxed by Omega.
Do not.
The pickaxe goes crazy.
Oh no, but Wild Piggy's going out for blood. Just gets one fat meat shot into the side of Domato, just sitting on top of the point, but thankfully cleared away by the rest of his team. could have gotten 2 shot to shit right there, but I guess it wasn't in
Yeah.
the cards. But
Also, I
yeah,
didn't
just
realize
like
we were
that.
playing Minecraft.
Yeah, with that pickaxe and lore, I mean, you hate to see it. That's going in the frag, but you know it is.
Oh,
But
for sure.
Cowmedian does get the cap though, so they got to wait for their spawners to come out. And actually, there's a crits up in the hands of Calvin on last as Jakob gets the kill onto Sweeney. So 2 picks technically, but their Milkman comes off his respawn timer, and it looks like they're going to try to go for the cheeky counter crits before they get their spawners, hoping that they wait for the spawner. And actually, that's exactly what they're doing. So playing right into the hands of pick up Mafia, and this is a pretty cheeky play. I love the crits. I love the ballsiness of it. Let's see what they do. They're going to start moving surely soon enough as they get the sentry up.
We do have Jacob in the back lane here, just kind of poking, prodding, trying to get the people to come in to watch them.
Yeah, look behind with the crits. Oh, I like this actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Does look like they're slowly coming forward though. Get 1, 2, med use an arrow, good. And they're not using crits quite yet. They do get the
they get the timing.
They get Aedalos, yeah.
Oh no. Just waited a bit. He was probably screaming for it, but said no, never mind.
Dang.
Oh, here we go.
The crits, they get the drop!
They get the snipe, baby. Oh man, saw it coming and everything in a crit pill to cap it off with the Milkman on bridge, trying to jump out. Actually getting the bomb onto the mid.
Selvin almost died there.
Yeah, trying to get the salvage, but here comes the bomb in from the soldier now, jumping on top. But Wild Piggy just getting Omega out of the way. Very nice stuff from Calvin. Taunted. Has a lot to say, and the gamble pays off. What a play. Just the way they drew it up, surely. The opportunity was there and just played right in their hands, like I said, waiting for that spawner. So, I mean, they really did roll the dice on that one, and it paid off. Pick up Mafia looking good as they capture back mid, still on crits.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It does look like It does look like Mafia is trying to get that advantage here. Jacob is in the side near Cheese. Unfortunately, does end up dying to Sweeney. Sweeney is now just spamming near Saw. The med. They do have crits. Selvin does have crits. We'll have to see if they use them though.
It would be pretty nasty to try to get a 3K in the doorway with the crits, but I don't think it'll happen. They got kind of jumping up, and that's the thing, is they kind of have to put themselves in these spots to get in position for the crits, but if they get shoved, they're right there without any invulnerability. So, that's the gamble with crits, I guess, the whole way. But looks like they're more than willing to stay with it as Tomato rounds up on his own Uber, the recapture of mid for Cowmedian here. Do they go with the knowledge that they're on crits and just going with the straight up Uber, knowing that they can't hurt him? I don't know. But they're sure taking their time, so they don't want to make any brash decisions either way.
I don't blame them, though, not at all. Trying to deal with crits, especially when you're on stock and you have, once again, you don't want to do that. They do end up using here, and they do get the force out before they end up dropping this time. It looks like, Cowmedians are slowly taking more space, and Mafia is able to hold on just a bit. It is a trade of 2 to 3 players.
Yeah, Sweeney getting that kill from Cheese with the spam rocket onto a weak Danny. So down pretty much everything that matters on this last point. They could technically walk in and just dry this. And here we go. Ignis trying his best to stop, but the spam rocket's down from Shed, jumps away and gets the counter. Wild Piggy.
Oh, a mega high bomb.
Sweeney. Big mega high bomb, but the heavy is out. So some good healing from Selvin to get his teammates back up and actually... Yeah, failed lash push, but they had to go for it with the player advantage that they had, so you can't blame Cowmedian. Basically turning that into a double sack with the soldiers, so they'll go back. But Selvin is back on Medigun, so no more crit surprises, so it is even Ubers for both teams.
Good. It is nice to see them back on stock. The crits was a little bit of fun, but you just gotta make sure you have that invulnerability. It's so much more powerful than crits in the right situation.
Yeah, no, they got him 2 times with it, but or like 1.5 times, but definitely not gonna fall to that one, especially as they're so close to pushing into last. They'll pop it at any opportunity, and they got the counter stacks looking through Saw, so yeah, had to get off that crit and onto something more conventional. But 22 minutes, just under 22 minutes to go. Still a 1-point lead for Pickup Mafia. And like I tried to say, they got it mixed up. They're content with just this 1-point lead. They may be on their second, but that's good enough. So long as Cowmedian does not score, that's all they have to do in this instance.
That is always a fun thing to play around, is knowing how much time you have and just ensuring that you can play around it for better or for worse.
Right, proper
I don't know.
management. Ooh,
yeah,
nice 2-pill from Dempsey.
Ooh, nice. Does look like they are slowly coming in here. It looks like we have Swiggy from saw, and then Selvin is sitting on point. They do milk it a little bit, do get the Uber out. Trying to save a scout, maybe a demo. Unfortunately, Wild Piggy did end up dying, but Selvin is able to get out.
Nuke!
Ooh, Brown or Cubone unfortunately does go down there.
And Dempsey,
the demo,
he's bombing it from lower on the medic, and he's going to have all eyes on him. Actually, this cap is not done yet on second, so they're kind of in too deep. Maybe over their heads here. They got to get out with what they got. Omega collecting the arrow. Still keeping the pressure going. They trust their DM to win over in the end, and it turns out to be the correct bet. Just as Scott and Medic dancing on the point. Who is the better combo? Adel is getting one, but here comes Cubone out of the spawn, and now it's just a Scout. He's got 44 HP in a dream. Here comes the soldier at the top rope to help out his Scout, and there we go. Cowmedian, they get the equalizer on the board so they can rest a little bit easier. 1-1. Wow, what a drawn-out fight. Just coming in and by the skin of their teeth to get that one in the end.
It's always the soldier that ruins the 1v1s.
Yeah, right?
Oh, man. But yeah, they're definitely showing quite well. Kind of waiting to see how they'll play around this now that both teams have a point. They can't play time as much anymore.
Yeah, right.
They could possibly.
But a tie is exactly what Cowmedian wants. So, yeah, we'll see what Pickup Mafia does to prevent that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What do you call it? Coming in the mid, we do have a little bit of a late start. They are playing around kitchen. There is Omega in the kitchen on the left side. Ignis is top right. It looks like they're just slowly poking, trying to get a little bit of damage here and there. Jacob does go for a high bomb, meets the other soldier. Omega does end up going down to Cubone. And it does look like they are slowly trickling in. They do get the Milkman and Sweeney, unluckily. Jacob is going for a bomb. Unfortunately, is unable to get that med. Does get a rocket off on the scout. Danny is following here, trying to get a little bit of pressure exuded out.
But, actually gets the pill onto Adelos. Gets something after all, but not with the stick. He's setting out those pills, baby. Connecting pipes like a plumber. And it looks like Pickup Mafia wants to go in with this exchange. Actually, no. Cowmedian wants the exchange, and Selvin doesn't want any of that. Actually manages to back out without using, gets the bomb in on him. Second attempt, really have to force. Yes, he does at the very last second. That was a land pop. If that was on internet, that would not have come out of time. That surely would have been a drop. Excellent use by Selvin there at the very last moment to just get the most he can out of that Uber, as unfortunate as the timing was. But it does mean that Tomato does have about a 15-ish advantage. So, you know, it's something if they can build this out in the chaos here and get to building first, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it is about a 20 now, so they are extending it to be a little bit more comfortable on their last and a little bit more manageable to hold out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now they do have the sniper pick. He is watching Dungeon currently. Probably going to walk forward now. Yep, walking forward on the left. We'll have to see if the aggro peak can get any value coming out. Not sure if they're going to continue, but yeah, it looks like they're looking for...
cheese.
Ooh, unfortunate. It does look like they are going back. They might be swapping. They're not swapping. Thought they might swap after getting called out. Has the Mafia is coming through Dungeon now. Possibly, yep, going through Dungeon up to right side.
Almost getting the snapshot there. Yeah, it's like, you know, they got to wait for the exchange out, certainly, but, you know, with the spawn being so far back, they can afford that with the sniper. But in the meantime, Danny get the kill onto Dempsey, so no demo for them on red here as they try to bust in through the left with the drive. They managed to get the gun with that sack attempt, so there we go. Uber is first popped off by Cowmedian, and then Selvin there to respond, and Ignis trying to avoid getting chipped down here. He will jump out and get carted out with the remainder of this Uber, so we've kind of switched out here. Here comes Ignis now with the fade, turned into a commit here, but chopped out of the sky by their Milkman on Heavy. Dempsey will clean up onto Danny, so answering back with the demo pick for demo pick. So yeah, Pickup Mafia not getting what they wanted out of that one. They'll have to go back to the drawing board. But actually, Cowmedian not one to rest on their laurels here. They'll push out, but Jacob expecting that with the bomb and the sink on top of Bridge.
Oh, Selvin gets Dempsey.
Yeah, and then Sweeney takes out Jacob on lower as he tries to drop down to get out of the fight. But this is a successful second push out for Cowmedian. Actually, no. Pickup wants to keep the pressure going, and here they go. Could catch out Tomato if they're not careful.
They almost had Tomato. They were able to thankfully get out there, but that was definitely a little bit of a... It could have been a dangerous play. Oh, man. It does look like Danny, however, did get got by both of these soldiers going in here. What do you call it? Cowmedians are hanging on to the Uber here, and it looks like Mafia finally gets their Uber. Now we just have to wait and see how they will decide to exchange.
Yeah, no, I think they're Pickup Mafia is waiting for the demo. He's just getting there now, so the time to sort of peek out and get some free spam without the worry about traps is gone. They link back up, 2 minutes to go on the round timer, just reaching 16 minutes on the server timer. Like we keep saying, Cowmedian, they gotta hold on here.
Oh,
And,
the mid drop!
the drop from the trap from Dempsey, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Cowmedian. Very nicely done, and they can breathe easy now, getting 2 more in quick succession, make that 3.
Oh.
Ignis, Jacob, and Danny, just the Scots left, and there's not much that they can do. Yeah, Shirley, let's go for a
Dempsey went AFK for a second. Oh, they get got by Wild Piggy. Unlucky.
But no, that is just exactly what Cowmedian needs. They're no longer on their last. They have the momentum in their favor now. They just have to worry about a sniper maybe coming up and getting them in the forward spawns. No, both coming up on Scott. So now the question is just getting through with this push without using Uber. Jakob is spotted going behind. He's going to try to get the back cut, but he will have to deal with Dempsey. Actually, no. Soldier Omega is coming back for him as the rest of Red pushes forward with this Uber, and looks like he does want to take his team. Domato, Dempsey getting... Oh no, that was an equalizer call. I thought they had crits there for a second.
Yeah, no, they pulled out their escape plan there. They were trying to run from the demo.
Well, Uber advantage is ticking away. Mine air shots and cooked. But no, Uber advantage is trickling away, so all they have to do is just deny them for the next 5 seconds, and it will be even Ubers, and that's exactly what will happen. But Cowmedian does have everything in their control right now. They're on the second. They have 14 and a half minutes to go. You know, they're in the driver's seat, looking good. They can park the bus on the front line here and just keep Pickup Mafia to maybe just having to take crappy exchanges and maybe, I don't know, they equalize or they capitalize on it and go beyond just equalizing.
Oh yeah, we definitely get that equalization coming out here. They do have a gun on the back left near truck. Hopefully they are able to spam that out a little bit before they go for the exchange. They are healing up here. They might possibly go for it soon, but people are not buffed quite yet. I think it's more of a poke at this point, ensuring that they can... Yeah, definitely some good spam coming out from both teams. I'm waiting for somebody to make a move on the left doorway as both sides are trapped. So one wrong step from either team, and it's just a trap.
Actually, Omega, tries to escape, but runs right into that trap. But that's a debt well taken, honestly. Actually, the gun gets the credit for the kill, so stole it away. The 6 didn't even matter in the end.
Oh, Dempsey almost got the debt on Danny there. It was a close one.
Well, he's already gotten 1 sick debt already. I don't think it would be fair to call on him too much, but if he's willing to put in the work, hey, we'll take that. I love that in a demo. But no, just resetting a bit. Danny resetting his trap, and it's kind of confusing me with both the demos having, you know, their names beginning with D, Danny, Dempsey. I'm getting them confused a bit. But no, just exchanging blows here. And actually, we do have a sniper in the hands of Wild Piggy. Let's see what he does. Taking a shot. Actually, it's sniper for sniper. Dumb Milkman coming up on the ramp as well, so we could have an SVS proper. Here we go. And Wild Piggy comes out on top.
The SVS. Honestly, they'll definitely have to wait and see. They are bringing the sniper forward. Oh, the quick scope onto Domato. And that is a drop. That one's going in the compilation.
Absolutely, yeah. 2 nasty med picks for both teams and both drops coming up in this round. So definitely one to remember. Tied up 1-1. This is looking tense. They clearly want this, man. You know, it's all on the line here for determining who goes into the playoffs. Jacob getting a kill onto Omega, so a Soldier on Soldier violence. But actually, no, the shove coming into the meantime. 2 behind, and they got to go back to answer it. So Shirley hoping to get maybe an Uber pop-off on it as well, but nothing doing so.
Oh, there's a sniper in window.
Oh my God,
Sniper gets Selden.
So sniper drop for sniper drop, but 2 for Pickup Mafia this time, and Jakob get the kill on
alone.
No, he links up with
Tomato's
the Soldier.
Able to get out.
Yeah, so he does manage to escape Calamity, like I keep saying. Able to keep the Uber advantage alive and well, and this should be about a 55, 60 Uber advantage. So yeah, that is massive, but they got to watch out for the Vultures trying to take that away from him. We have Jakob trying to spot from lower, and he's in deep here, so they have to clear these entrances coming out. They do spot him. We'll jump away, but that might be enough of a distraction for Ignis to come in through Cheese, but no, spotted up by Sweeney trying to jump up there. So yeah, the rest of Pickup Mafia will back up. They don't really have a lot of success trying to slow this down, but Selvin is at 50% Uber, but I don't know if they'll hold him up for another 20 seconds as the cap is already halfway done. They just need to get a position and get ready to execute.
Yeah, it looks like they are coming in fast here, not allowing them to build anything. They are at 70%, going to be 80 soon. They are able to get the gun before anything happens. Actually, was that a pull by the NG? No, that was just a swap over to heavy. Milkman is sitting on the left-hand side trying to go for those headshots. This does get one on the heavy. Unfortunately, they're not able to do anything else. And it does look like the Minecraft pickaxe is coming out from Jacob once again.
Yeah, and I think the stickies were the big determining factor on that one. They just did not deal with them. They didn't really clear them away in time. Everybody was off the point, but the Uber had nothing really to fight then, and then so it just faded away, and the stickies held them at bay for long enough. It's a very unfortunate miscommunication. Did not get the execution right in the end. Dempsey onto Yeka, but a huge dive bomb on top of the Med in Africa, but cleared away in the end by Ignis. So both soldiers dead, and actually no, that was a force off. So yeah, there we go. So actually Domato with a huge Uber advantage because of that. The swing could come into effect, but both soldiers, nobody there to really bomb the doorways. They'll have to rely on the sticky trap, and he's watching it, but pop at the wrong time, so Dempsey has nothing really to hold back this tie to pick up Mafia as they come across the mid here. Domato coming up on his
Scout dies to fall damage.
Yeah, but unless they want to go with this timing, and here we go, the collapse is inevitable. All they have to do is get the pick, and here comes Omega jumping in on them and Saw. And will he get cleared away? Yes, he does, but actually 3 dead still for Pickup Mafia, and a lot of momentum, but not a whole lot else. Actually, no, it's getting swept away as this Uber post-Super fight drags on, and they do get the kills, but I don't know if this will be enough to go with. They'll have the spawners coming up just in time. They might be put in the cart before the horse field. They'll go into lower with the Scout demo, but maybe a bit mismatched with these spawners. And yeah, 7 with 85% Uber of his own. Demo going down 65. Still tempting fade here with Danny B tanked here lower by his medic, but gonna back up here. Be content with the kite. Actually, no, they're caught here if they decide to go too close. They could get the bomb off if they're not careful. And now Domato finally linking up with the Scout, Aeolus escorting him out, but Sweeney and Omega getting 2 kills to deny the momentum shift here, and so they'll have to back up, and once again, Lobby is in control of Cowmedian.
Yeah, they are definitely trying to even it out here. Cowmedian is getting at 90% here, very close to using, or close to doing something. They Mafia does get the 2 spawners up. They do have a heavy on left. And Danny is trapping right. It does look like we had a sniper kill, or not a sniper kill, we had a pistol kill from Adiers. It looks like the exchange is going on now on point, and it looks like, unfortunately, Cowmedian was not able to get anything. Milkman is sitting behind in their left spawn corner. They could get the med here.
He's just standing there menacingly, and then he notices.
The med finally notices. Oh!
It's just stare. You ever get the feeling that somebody's just watching you, and he turns around like, hey, buddy. He's like, Scout, scoot. And then, yeah, Randy would see him on the point. That could have been catastrophic if just the projectiles decided to bomb in all at the same time, but did not pan out that way. But, man, a bit of a heart attack for something.
Oh, man. That definitely could have been another clip. We were so close.
I think it's a clip for a different reason. That was just
oh, for sure.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. All right. Looks like the Ubers are evening out. They are probably going to go and get a little bit of pressure from Lobby here. It does look like Mafia is spamming from the right. We have Danny over here making sure that they are not able to peek for free, and they do end up going in on the right side here. Sniper does get flashed. Danny is going back in. They are able to catch out the demo. The demo is staying alive. Takes 1, takes 2. Very clean air shots. And Medic flies on through. Medic does end up getting sniped. Very good headshot. Demo's able to clean up the fight. And Mafia is going to be winning that fight going into the second.
Oh, no.
The taunt comes out.
Yeah, no, it was just a bit of a nuking in that left doorway after those Ubers. Just everybody piled in, and I couldn't tell who was who because we had flanks going on. But yeah, Pickup Mafia holding on for dear life. A little bit over 7 minutes to go here. They capture off the second. Virtually even Ubers, but yeah, Cowmedian still in control of middle, but Ignis gets the frag out, and yeah, Cowmedian needs to start thinking about backing out as Ignis drops on top of him, and a huge nuke from the projectiles and the scatter gun of Cubone. Going to help to secure 3 quick frags on top of the one they already had on Omega.
Oh, so we have Milkman behind again. Oh, they got found immediately,
creepily.
Unfortunately.
He just, the creep stare, man. You know, they have a feel for it now. They know when it's happening, but that's not going to deter him. Actually caught out. No, with 4 HP, collects a splash rocket, still manages to stay alive after getting out from Cat, but does have Jacob on his tail. Almost comes out on top of that engagement, but was not meant to be. But yeah, now Cowmedian on the back, but after enjoying such a good front foot for so long, and now pick up Mafia coming through lower with Uber advantage, 50%, a considerable advantage, now taking some spam in the grass, and Wild Piggy trying to draw out all the ammunition for his team to walk in during the reloads.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Dempsey is over here spamming. They are trying to play it out a little bit. Does get Sweeney, though, unfortunately. Does look like Milkman is sitting at 1 HP, going back to spawn through left. Jacob is going forward here slowly on the left-hand side, and they do end up using Mafia, ensuring that they might have a little bit of cat time. Both soldiers are jumping onto the point, attempting their best to stop this point. They do get the air shot on the scout, and that does end up being another round for Mafia.
Yeah, it's just a case of we have Uber and you don't, and pick up Mafia going and just roll on through 2-1. 5.5 minutes to go. Cowmedian, all they have to do is tie it back up. They don't have to win it, so they could technically take this down to the wire if it means that they'll get the 2-2. But, you know, that's a tough ask, and it takes a lot of proper play and clock management. And you can have an idea in your head, but, you know, one slip up in this 30-minute timer, and that's all you get. You know, that's all you get. But we'll see how it goes coming out to this mid here, just about over 5 minutes to go. Danny setting out some early sticks and actually playing the safe rollout as Cowmedian. They're going to play this one really passive and try their very best, but an early bomb all the same from Omega initiating things, but 2 early picks from Jakob and Ignis. But Adelos answering back onto Jakob. All they have to do is just avoid any further frags being dropped. Cubone waiting for an arrow, does get it, but actually it's straight out, and all that's left is tomato, and that's not at all what you need if you're Cowmedian. Yikes.
The Schadenfreude coming out.
Schadenfreude im Dortmund, ja. Kommt ja lieb, whatever. My mind is fried. I've been awake basically all night and doing this.
Fair enough, fair enough.
How do you say live? Leben? No. Oh, whatever, screw it.
I do not know, unfortunately.
There's a certain phrase I'm trying to think of, but I can't think of it. Whatever. I said my German at the beginning.
Understandable. Anyways, coming into this next fight, they do have a sentry gun right, and they are using in. Danny is spamming that gun out. They do get the swap off to heavy. There is a brass beast heavy up. Unfortunately, they get shredded. Danny is once again molting the enemy team, ensuring that they can't come out of left spawn. Danny continues to just spam everywhere. Cubone going in for the demo, able to pressure it off a little bit, and Mafia takes another round.
And Cowmedian is just slipping away bit by bit. And yeah, you hate to see it. 3-1 with 3 minutes. It's looking insurmountable because doing the math real quick, you'd have to basically have 2 perfect rounds back to back, not counting the beginning round stop time. So yeah, that just eats into it. And now with 3 minutes 30, they exactly need minute 15 rounds, but with the stop time, they need like a minute 8. So yeah, I don't think this is mathematically possible.
Unfortunately, it does not seem to be. However, Dempsey is doing the standstill technique.
The no movement is real. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Jakob coming in, trying to get the soldier. Unfortunately, they're not able to get Omega. Omega is spamming down while all of Mafia is in lower. Adelos is getting a little bit of damage onto Ignis, but they're not able to complete the kill there.
No, and the medic manages to live as well, unless they can capture him on the bats here, trying to be too greedy to get his people out, but no, and all Pickup Mafia has to do is just park the bus for the next 2 minutes 40. But we'll see.
They have nobody on mid.
Yeah, they haven't even captured mid, so I guess.
Yeah, I think they're just playing for DM now.
Yeah, I think they might have thought they had, because if they could have collapsed on them and cut them off, yeah, that would have been great. But now they kind of just, they rolled the dice and they lost. Came up Snake Eyes. And here we go, the fight over second. Uber is used first by Tomato, just now fading. Telvin, actually very poor health. They might have to use the rest of this Uber on just one player. Can't really spread the love around unless people find packs, but no, it will be enough. That invulnerability is just too much to handle. And the rest of Cowmedian has to just get the hell out of dodge. Adelos is caught behind, but I don't know what help it'll be. Actually, no, Demo is in, and here comes the Reclaps. Out of nowhere, minute 55 to go, and they do have something going here.
Yeah, just a little bit something. Unfortunately, the best that they can do is win this round, and then, oh, actually, they still have time. They still have time. They could squeak it out.
They got to dry it right now, and get them out of position on the transition. And here we go, coming through Shutter. No Uber needed. They do have Keybone up on the sniper. They know at least one is in spawn, two are in spawn. All they do is focus the people outside of the spawn, getting the bomb in. The pills come out, the rockets come out. Ignis with the nice 2K. Yank with one for his own. And
the half set.
And there we go, the halves out. Suichi Danny onto their Milkman. Aeolus getting one, but chewed down by the flat cannon from Cubone. Estas alles. Is that all? Wow, the trash talk coming out from Danny. Getting that cap back onto their second, and 70 seconds left on the clock. Looks like Pickup Mafia might have this one in the bag. Very unfortunate. Cowmedian looked like they had a grip on things, but they just slowly let it fall away from them. Slowly just go through their fingers like sand. Wild Piggy onto their Milkman. Their Milkman? Damn Milkman. As Pickup comes through, Ignis going to get one onto Sweeney, and now it's just junk time, taking the 1v1 Aeolus against Danny. Can he get the kill? No. The pill and the stickies. We'll see.
Oh, come on, Tomato. I got to watch the Scout 1v1 or the Scout Med 1v1. Come on, Tomato. No!
He gave up. He gave up.
I'm not even winded.
It sounded like a soundboard for a second. What the hell? But yeah, half a minute left in this one. GG's all around. I mean, I thought Cowmedian had a handle on it, but Pickup Mafia is showing that they were not content to be the second place team. You know, if it's going to be that precarious, you got to win big. And Pickup Mafia showing out, just adding insult to injury, trying to get the 4th point on the board with 13 seconds left, and there we go. GG, 4-1, your final score.
That was a very solid showing from both teams there.
Yeah, you know, Cowmedian, it was a tough ask. All you have to do was make a tie, and that's easy for something like soccer. You know, take 90 minutes, all you get is a tie. All right, that's manageable. But for something like TF2, where Uber's involved, there are no Ubers in soccer. So yeah, 30 minutes in a tie, dude. You would be hard pressed to find any team that could do that consistently. Honestly,
you know what? I'm kind of looking forward to it. We should make soccer, but with Uber charge. Somebody figure out how to do that.
Medical science would have gone too far if we ever get to that point, if you ask me. But
very true.
Let's see here. Logarinos. Where is my pages? There's my pages. And oh yeah, that works. I could do like that. Aha, excellent. And again, being 3-1, I guess they adjusted based on the. I don't know. It's weird because it was 4-1. I'm not tripping. But anyway, 5 deaths for Selvin and 9 for Domato, but 24 assists for Selvin. That crits actually came in huge, I guess, but he was also healing the right people too. But 2 drops for both medics. Pretty even besides that. Nothing too crazy, except the 35 kill difference between the teams and about a 4,000 difference in damage. And yeah, it's just one that just got bigger and bigger as time went on. You know, the differences between the team. Both demos actually top fragging or top damaging for their teams there. And then the soldiers, likewise, Jakob and Omega, just yeah, pretty even up until the very end there. And like I said, very tough to deliberately make the game come to a draw, you know?
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Sometimes that's all you can really do, though, especially in this circumstance. Like, I think the best that they could have done is attempted for that draw. Unfortunately, the aggro that Mafia had just overwhelmed Cowmedians, and they were not able to really get that grasp back on the mountaintop.
Yeah, no, just brief glimpses, brief flashes, but then just ultimately being failed by their pushes and a little bit of mistiming and miscommunication. But that's another one for the books and another good one at that. So they're getting better as the days goes on, or at least, you know, when we're not watching the dogs for 3 matches. Again, I don't mean to
The
disparage them,
dogs.
but like, you know, there's a lot of teams playing. You know, love the dogs, but yeah, I'm glad to see some variety on the channel here and getting some good ones at that. But for the meantime, I think we're just waiting again for the next match to come out. Is that right, production? Okay.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Hour 30.
set your watches for 90 minutes from now. We'll be back with the next match. We're just going to cut it off here entirely. But thanks for being tuned in with us for this long. We hope to see you back here very soon. More action coming from Überfest 2024. Shout outs to Kritzcast, shout out to Baystack, and everyone else who helped to organize this land so far. Any shout outs for you before we end it out, Flaurosa? Jeez.
Can I shout out myself?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying all of this fun stuff, consider going over to my channel, twitch.tv/Flaurosa. I stream near daily, mostly TF2, as well as variety content. Once again, though, I want to thank Kritzcast for us or allowing us to be the B stream for this, as well as the event in general, just for once again allowing us to cast.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, no, Base Stack, gotta give them big ups for what they did in Vosges, and then liking us so much that they told their guys in Dortmund, hey, these TF2 guys aren't so bad, have them over. But yeah, with that, about 90 minutes from now, hope to see you back here. Fireside, keep it locked.